So last week I was out running errands, right? And I was sitting in my car. And as I'm sitting in my car, I hear this group of other people getting out of their car. And I could hear their voices. And I can tell that they had a southern accent. And so they got out the car, getting ready to walk into the store or whatever. And I make eye contact with one of the dudes. And I said, "What's up?" Said hello just because that's how I am. And he said hi back, said, "What's up?" And they all kept getting out the car. And I said, "I'm sorry to bother y'all, but can I ask you guys a question?" And I said, "Are you guys from the South by any chance?" And they was like, "Yeah, you already know what's going on." They start, smiling, saying, "Hey, getting hype, all that stuff, nothing but good energy and good vibes." We all start laughing together. And I was like, "Yeah, I can tell because I heard everyone's accent." They start laughing even more. And the dude I initially talked to, he said, "You know what, man, you're the first person that has spoken to us since we've been out here." I'm just like, dang. I was like, "I'm sorry about that because I know you guys are used to the Southern hospitality, right?" And he was like, "Exactly." And they all agreed as a collective. And I'm like, "Well, I'm glad I spoke to you." He's like, "Yeah, we know, we appreciate it." And they all showed their appreciation. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I spoke up and said hello. Even though I didn't know these people, I'm so glad I spoke up and said hello because they would have went back with the depiction that people from California, people from Los Angeles, whatever, are stuck up, act like you don't exist, don't talk to you, look at you, keep walking. And that's true to a certain extent, but I'm just glad I spoke up so they can have somewhat of a positive takeaway from California, that not everybody is like that. That's why I try not to look at everyone the same. I try to get to know people first, then I decide whether I like you or not, but I'm getting off track. But yeah, I just feel like you should try, and I've spoken about this before, you should try speaking to people you don't know because you never know where it may take you. I'm not saying you have to speak to everyone you come across because I don't speak to everyone, but give it a try every now and then. And yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. Don't be afraid to talk to strangers sometimes.